today is the 15-year anniversary of that. When they get separated.
Sad.
It's fine. I'm fine. I'm still fine about it.
I'm
fine.
numb. I've had to push it away.
Yeah, it's so
move on to
far
other
gone.
tragedies.
Wait until you rewatch it one day, and it'll just.
I've avoided it thus
it'll
far.
It'll re-fuck you up all over again.
No, I bet it will. I get emotional just seeing David Tennant as the. Anytime I see like David Tennant as the Doctor, I'm like, ugh. So yeah,
just seeing him exist makes me sad. So, anyways,
hey, if you don't already, watch our other series, Gallifrey Gals Get Wibbly Wobbly, where we watch and react to Doctor Who. In that show, I'm the noob, Katrina's the fan, but this is Gallifrey Gals Get Warped, the show where we watch Star Trek The Next Generation. And I'm the fan and Katrina's the noob. And that means I love this show, and I'm guiding Katrina through it for the first time.
And it's a fucking roller coaster. Oh.
So, this is season 4, episode 12. Last episode was Data's Day. We got a little more O'Brien. He married Keiko.
I loved it.
There was a Romulan spy. Data tried to understand people.
Nothing new about
Geordi got a haircut.
While throwing some shade at his barber at the same time. Well, maybe if you didn't mess it up last time. Hey, lunkhead.
Lunkhead. Oh.
Oh. Well, I see the title of this episode.
It's called The Wounded.
Fantastic.
And yeah.
There's
so many things that often come up that I want to be like, oh, this thing later will mean blah-de blah-de blah. And I'm like, that kind of means nothing if you haven't seen
you don't know
Deep Space Nine or do you feel that when we watch Doctor Who, sometimes there are things you're like, I have an opinion about this and I want to talk about it, but you can't because it would spoil something for me?
Paula, the whole time we've been watching Doctor Who.
But yeah, I don't have anything to set this episode up. We'll see. There might be a few things to talk about at the end, but maybe not. I don't know. So I think we dive in and watch The Wounded.
I think we do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Captain's log, stardate 44429.6.
There is a treaty between our peoples.
Perhaps that fact was unknown to the Federation starship which destroyed our space station in the Quayar system 2 days ago.
Federation starship?
Ooh, shit.
Attacked an unarmed science station. They had barely enough time to send an emergency signal before they were incinerated.
It is necessary to assign them a security detail.
They're our guests, Mr. Worf. I don't want them to feel like prisoners.
I tend to agree with Mr. Worf, Captain. I think we should limit their access while they're on board. I don't think they need to have the run of the ship.
At least allow me to post guards in some of the sensitive areas of the ship.
Very well. Let's limit that access.
Love it.
Welcome to the Enterprise. I'm First Officer William Riker. Counselor, Deanna Troy.
I am Gulmusset. My aides, Glenn Darrow, Glenn Teller.
They always come up with such interesting costume designs.
Mr. O'Brien.
Chief O'Brien, I can sense you're uncomfortable. What's going on, O'Brien?
Captain's log supplemental. We have entered Cardassian territory.
You really think she wouldn't pick up on that? Come on.
With long-range sensors, we've been scanning a radius of 10 light years.
10 light
We can
years?
effectively scan one sector a day.
We're scanning Sector 21505 now, and there's still no sign of the Phoenix.
Captain Maxwell would never...
Gentlemen, please, let's not indulge in speculation. Can we confine our discussion to facts?
She said.
Now, Mr. O'Brien.
Warp to Captain Picard.
Go ahead, Mr. Worf.
Go ahead.
Long-range sensors have located the Phoenix.
Captain, time is crucial.
Yeah, I know.
You have a dangerous man out there with a huge arsenal at his command. If he is intent upon revenge against my people, he must be stopped before he can do more damage. Yes, and accomplishing nothing, I'm sorry to say. Can you show me the location of our other ships?
Mr. Data.
There you see, we have a warship which could intercept the Phoenix before it's too late. If you will give us the transponder frequency. Or are you going to stand there while our ship is destroyed, Captain?
Relay the prefix codes of the Phoenix to the Cardassian warship.
Sir, they will be able to dismantle its shields. The Phoenix will not have a chance.
Cannot allow Maxwell to ambush that supply ship. Mr. Worf, now.
Yes, Captain.
Hey, yay.
The warship carried a crew of 600.
Oh my god.
The supply ship, 50.
Mr. Data, estimated time to intercept with the Phoenix.
At our present speed of warp 4, 16 hours, 44 minutes.
Warp 9 that
We
bitch.
have to.
We don't care for the Cardassians.
I like them fine. It's just all I know.
Okay.
You learn to watch your back when you're around those people.
Ben Maxwell has just sent more than
Those
600
people.
of them to their deaths. When one has been angry for a very long time, one gets
Yeah.
used to it. And it becomes comfortable, like gold leather. And finally, becomes so familiar that one can't ever remember feeling any other way.
I was with a group of women and children when 2 Cardassian soldiers burst in. I stunned one of them. The other one jumped me. We struggled. One of the women threw me a phaser, and I fired. I'd never killed anything before. When I was a kid, I'd worry about swatting a mosquito. I hate what I became because of you.
Complicated.
Yeah.
Also, like, fuck mosquitoes.
Kill those things.
Lieutenant?
Fine work you did with the Borg. We all owe you on that one.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay, but what the fuck,
O'Brien?
homie?
Miles O'Brien?
Hello, Captain. Good to see you again.
How are you? Now, Commander, best I see your captain straight away.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Katrina is not convinced.
His little shitty, like...
You must think I've gone mad.
What had occurred?
Picard, I have to tell you, I was grateful when I realized it was you Starfleet had sent after me. Information comes my way.
From who?
Can't
Where is
tell
your
you.
documentation?
I know what they're doing. I can smell it.
He looks very familiar.
Yeah, he's been in other
Reason
things.
for a
Yeah.
He
science
looks young,
station in the
though.
Quayar
Like, I feel
system.
like I've seen him...
But it's a hell of a strategic site for
Older.
a military transport station. They don't know what's going on out here.
So you just decided to take it into your own hands
You
and
should,
go around
Picard.
murdering people?
You know what it's like to be under fire.
You weren't under fire.
Yeah.
Lives were at stake.
Whose lives?
We had to act now.
Why? You have taken us to the brink of war.
I have prevented war.
No.
Or
Oh,
at
I
the
don't
very
like
least
this guy.
delayed it a good long time.
I believe it is because of what they did to your wife and your children.
Not true. Not true.
To avenge their deaths.
Couldn't even make eye contact with him in that moment.
We're not going after any more Cardassian ships.
You've already killed so many people.
You're going to return to your bridge.
Yep.
And fly that ship.
Set a course for Starbase 211.
Right the fuck home.
Phoenix and the Enterprise will return to Federation space together. Those are Starfleet's orders.
Yes, Captain.
He's about to defy the
Mr.
fuck
Walker,
out
my
of
ready room.
him.
My guest is departing.
Aye, sir.
Picard's so mad.
Oh, he's fucking pissed.
He's like, I'm trying to prevent a war, you fuckface.
Take our guest back to his ship.
Captain's log supplemental.
The Phoenix has changed course.
Boom. There it is. He said,
What is he doing?
fuck you, Picard.
Ensign, change course to pursue.
The Phoenix still does not respond, sir.
And then it's the question of, is it a science research place?
Captain,
Is it blah, blah,
Phoenix has
blah.
accelerated to warp 9.
Great.
We will not be able to reach him before he intercepts the Cardassian vessel.
Ensign Warp 9, your former commander, Federation captain, is about to place me in the position of firing on his ship. I need your knowledge of the man, how he thinks, what he's capable of doing.
I see. Sir, Captain Maxwell is hailing us.
On screen.
On screen.
All right, Picard.
Seems you were right, Mr. O'Brien. Ready phasers, load torpedoes.
Phasers armed. Loading forward and aft torpedo bays.
Sir, let me beam over. Try to talk to him. It cycles every 5.5 minutes. Between cycles, there's a window of a 50th of a second. Trust me, I can get through.
Make it so.
I'm not armed.
How the devil did you get over here?
Come on.
I had the thought that if we could talk, we could figure a way out of
Kind
this
of how your
mess.
system works.
The way out of this is clear. Talk to Picard.
There is no war.
You are creating
The
one.
war is over.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what they think about us.
We're not
And
the
you're
same
going
at all.
around making it
We
true.
do not start wars.
Well, you're
Ooh,
doing it now.
Surprise
Fucking
attacks
thick
on manned
skulls.
outposts.
Well,
We
you
do not
did.
butcher women and children in their homes.
But you'll just kill
Children.
700 innocent.
What was that song of his? One he always sang, one I liked.
The minstrel boy to the war has gone. In the ranks of death you will find him.
I'm not gonna win this one, am I, Chief?
No, sir.
I, for one, am grateful he is under lock and key.
One more thing, Galma said. Maxwell was right. Those ships were not carrying scientific equipment, were they? Cargo ships running with high-energy subspace fields that jam sensors.
If you believe the transport ship was carrying weapons, Captain, why didn't you board it as Maxwell requested?
Because I'm trying to fucking respect this treaty,
I was here to
goddammit.
protect the peace. A peace that I firmly believe is in the interest of both our peoples. We'll be watching.
Tell him, Picard.
He's so good at really balancing that, like, such a
Yeah.
good captain.
Yeah.
He's such a good captain.
Yup. The wounded.
Wow. That was good. That was very good. Very complicated.
Yeah.
That was good. Those ones
Yeah.
are always so interesting because it's really not just one or the other. It's not
Yeah.
this simple answer. It's not, it's,
Yeah. There's so much gray area, and I feel like the show
whole episode was just
does
one
a lot
big gray
to
blob.
like show like how gray it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
If there's maybe not necessarily one right or one wrong. Yeah.
Just one big fucking gray blob.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
to have to be like that neutral of a captain, like hold your stance in the middle so strongly, and to like look at it so diplomatically while also balancing your emotions in like, and the emotions of your crewmates, and the fact that they have relationships outside of, the fact that Chief O'Brien had this emotional attachment with Maxwell, and it's all so complicated, and Picard is just so good at really, really balancing that and doing everything in his power to do the right thing.
So on a small, interesting, fun note
Lay it
to
on
end
me.
the discussion. So this is the introduction of the Cardassians to Star Trek or Next
The
Generation.
world.
And
Cool.
they look a certain way now, and when we see them again, you'll notice some differences in how they look. Nothing like hugely major. I think they refine kind of the way
their face looks, and
so they keep the ridges and the little spoon thing, and the coloring changes a little.
The color
they go
changes,
more gray.
right? Okay, yeah.
They're very like sepia toned and everything right now, but they end up going much more like gray blue, silver, okay. And they lose this little like facial hair thing. Does not, which is such a strange choice to make. Like, that does not stick around.
It's like mouth chops. So instead of mutton chops, they got mouth chops.
So yeah, and then they he orders the one Cardassian orders at the bar in Tin Forward like Kanar. But in the future, they call it Kunar, like Kunar. So they just completely change the way it's pronounced. It's just funny. I was thinking about it because of, just so sometimes funny. They can't even decide themselves, like, how should this thing be said? And then they say differently. So those are just funny little, I don't think those count as spoilers, but those are just little things that were happened here, but will be different later.
It's so funny. The image of the Cardassians that I've seen, I think, is what we'll see later when we see them, because the drawing I saw of it, they didn't have, like you said, that very sepia tone. What I saw was more of like a blue gray kind of version of them, and a little less intensity on their facial.
But what you see there is, it's pretty, they don't change a huge amount. It's like small details, like
just a little bit
there like that. But yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. So that was that. Yeah, the Wounded. So
I love those complicated ones where it's not, again, like it's hard because I sit there and I empathize with both sides.
Just it's my favorite thing about Star Trek is these episodes that make you like think, really like examine your own. Like, what do you think about this? Where do you stand ethically on this issue? And it's just
where your prejudices, I can't pronounce it right now.
Prejudice.
Thank you. Where your prejudice lies, like, and how that affects your decision making, and are you able to set that aside and look at it from a diplomatic stance? Are you able to look at it with the information that's in front of you, not with what your emotions are telling you? Ooh, very Star Trek. Love it.
Well, we hope y'all loved it too, and thanks for watching it with us.
I'm so sorry. I just hit the fuck out of my microphone.
And I guess catch your Gallifrey Gals next time, as we boldly watch what no noob has ever watched before.
That's still me.
That's still you.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.